9 months, but single for 21 years of his life, the best person to give relationship advice is yours truly, a single person. Dating is like an epidemic in college. It is so deadly that the director of our campus had to send out an email blast just to stop people from making out in front of his house. I mean, you have to agree that that is messed up on so many levels. But I digress because I did in fact fall victim to this epidemic. I left no stone unturned. I registered on every dating site that there is. You know what I found? No one. There was not even a single person on campus who wanted to go out on a date. But scratch that. I did not find a single college student who wanted to go out on a date with me, because I did actually find a couple of janitors and security guards and maybe a warden or two to go out on a date with me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a trauma I would rather not get into. So how about I get into something a little bit more practical, a little bit more serious? Relationships require a level of maturity and time, which most of us can't afford right now. I know this because I have seen so many of my friends' relationships fail. That has become my pastime these days. It's a guilty pleasure, so you say. I used to believe that longer the relationship, stronger it is. But then my parents' marriage ended, so what do I know? But I do know is this song called Running Up That Hill. I heard this song in Stranger Things season 4 and it had a psychedelic effect on me. And for the life of me, I couldn't understand what that song symbolized. What it did symbolize was empathy, understanding what that other person is feeling. Empathy is the cornerstone of any relationship that you would find. Brother, sister, love, who would fight at the start of the day and make up at the end. Boyfriend and girlfriend, friendships, all require empathy. Empathy lays down the foundation for communication. Because if communication isn't there, a scenario like that happens. You tend to involve your friends in a relationship other than your partner, and their bias destroys that relationship. How does that happen? Oh my God, my boyfriend doesn't want to leave me alone. He chokes me every single day. It's like, what am I gonna do now? Oh my God, he's like, baby this, baby that. And this girl's friend right here is like, girl, I thought you were strict when you started dating that guy. You know what? That guy's toxic. You should dump his butt right here, right now. I'm with you, girl, all the way. This kind of situation happens every single day in Thapar University. What a relationship needs is time, little bit of space, and empathy. Because if you give a lot of time with very little space, there is no personal growth for either of the two people involved, because they only interact with each other. But if you give a lot of space and very little time, the insecurity factor creeps in. And insecurity, I must say, is very annoying because it works like this a little bit. Oh my God, what am I going to do? My girlfriend is not talking to me. Is she going to dump me? I don't know what's going on. Wait, I think I know what's going on. She's probably cheating on me. I've seen her hang around with guys these days. You know what? Maybe she's a lesbian. I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian. I've seen her hang around with girls, how cozy she gets with them. I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian. This level of insecurity corrupts every relationship before it's even started. And the only solution is trust and communication. You know, what the best kind of relationship is? A long distance one. Because in that relationship, instead of 2 people, 4 people are happy. And that is a, social service, in my opinion. What I'm trying to say is that we might want a relationship, but we don't have that kind of investment to give into it. I'm such a hypocrite for saying that, because while I was writing this, I was cursing myself because I know deep down that the moment I get to campus, I'm going to beg all of my friends to find me a boyfriend. But on a serious note, if you do actually find a guy who's cute, charming, has a great jawline, very muscular, great set of abs, and if such a guy even exists, do contact me. I'll be there for you. In a nutshell, if you are planning to date, have a plan in mind. Have a plan in mind as to how much you want to contribute to that relationship, because you owe it to that person involved in the relationship with you, and you owe that from them as well. ladies and gentlemen, I would also advise you to also have an objective person in that relationship who always keeps you on the right track. For a straight relationship, have a gay friend, so that they can advise you as to how both sides work. It works. Trust me, I am that friend. The pivotal line in running up that hill is, if only we could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places, we'd be running up that road, we'd be running up that hill with no problems. It is basically a tale about two lovers who are trying to find God and are, trying their best so that they could convince him to swap their places, just so they could understand each other's perspective better, just so they could be empathetic, so that they could walk up that proverbial hill of relationship with no problems. And I believe just to look at yourself and be empathetic, it is worth running up that hill. Thank you so much.